Hello everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to do an easy beginner project with the products that I received from bbcraft.com. We're going to make, I didn't receive this. I received the tilas and the quarter tilas, and then I got some half tilas. And we're going to make a ring or stackable rings. That's what we're going to try here. I want to introduce you to some new some beading thread. It's, of course, actually fishing line, but it's braided line. It's a nice color that blends well. It's called Vicious Fishing Power Braid, 150 yards, 137 meters, 10-pound test, 0.12 millimeter. It's a nice fine line. It looks more like thread to me, whereas the fire line is more stiff. This is more like thread. Okay, so I paid $7.99 for this at Ollie's, so it's a good deal on this if you can find it. Alright, now, what do we need for this project? I'm using some quarter tilas, or tilas, some tilas, some 15 OC beads, and some 2mm fire polish beads. You could also get away with using 11/0s if you don't have these. Alright, I got a size 10 beading needle, and I don't know, I put a lot of line on, probably a wingspan of line, and leave about a 6 to 8 inch tail to sew in. Come back and we'll get started. Okay, I think we're going to do, since these are 2 holes, I think we're going to do one side all the way to length. And then we're going to come back down and fill in the second side, and then we'll embellish. Okay? So let's pick up, these tilas have, they're not the same on both sides, right? So looks like these got little chips every now and then on quite a few. So let's pick up a tila on the left hole. Okay, and then we'll pick up 2mm fire polish, quarter tila, 2mm fire polish. We'll bring these down. We're making stackable rings, okay? And then we'll pick up the regular tila, 2mm fire polish. And did I say this is a beginner project? Quarter tila and a 2mm fire polish. Okay, tila. $2mm fire polish, quarter tila, 2mm fire polish, tila, 2mm fire polish, quarter tila, 2mm fire polish. Alright, see this pattern? That's what we're going to pick up for the whole length of the ring. So, continue this pattern with the tila, 2mm fire polish or 11/0 seed bead, quarter tila, 2mm fire polish Tyla, and continue going until you measure it around your finger and you got the length that you need to go around your finger, and come back. Okay, mine just so happened to end like this, where these two Tylas just are going to have the fire polish between them. You just have to work with it, you know, maybe that side will be the bottom that no one will see. Alright, so now we're going to go back down the other side. So we're going to pick up a 2mm, and we're going to come down through the second hole of that Tyla. I've heard them called Tylas, I've heard it called Tylas. I'm not sure what the exact pronunciation is. Alright, now I'll probably have to pick this up. Alright, then we need another 2mm, and come down through the quarter Tyla. Pick up another 2mm. I thought these little 2mm fire polish would give a little flash to these rings. Come down through the Tyla, the second hole in the Tyla. Make sure they're pulled tight. But we gotta reinforce, so pick up another 2mm and come down through the next hole of that quarter Tyla. Let's see. Okay. Pick up another 2mm, go down through the second hole in the next Tyla. I'd say it's Tyla because they look like little tiles. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, now finish going down through and add in your 2mm in between each of your Tylas and quarter Tylas, and come back. Alright, here is our piece after we've got it all together to the length we need. Now what I want you to do is go back down the other side, reinforce, come up, reinforce, keep going like that, up and down, reinforcing 2 or 3 times to make it nice and secure. We don't want our rings to break, so secure it really well, come back and we'll join it. Okay, I lost just a little bit of film, so I'm going to explain here what I did. I reinforced back and down one side, jumped over on the other side of the Tyla, and went up the other side, and I reinforced back and forth quite a few times. Then I came up here, came down through the right side of this Tyla, picked up a 15-0, I went through the left side of the quarter Tyla, picked up a 15-0, I went through the right side of this Tyla. Now I'm going to pick up a 15-0, and I'm going to go through the left side of this quarter Tyla. Like that. Pulled, and that kind of nestles itself down in between those two fire polish, 2mm fire polish. Pick up a 15-0. Well, coming out of the left side of that quarter Tyla, I'm going to go down through the right side of this Tyla. Pull. Make sure that nestles itself in between those two beads. Like that. Pick up a 15-0. Coming out of the right side of that Tyla, go through the left hole of that quarter Tyla and pull until pick up a 15-0, left side of that quarter tile, go through the right side of that tile. Continue to do this all the way down, embellishing the top of your ring. You know, it just gives a little more color, a little more decoration. Alright? And I'll see you back here when we're finished. When you get finished with that. Alright, now let's join the ring and make it a ring. Let's join this row of beautiful beads and make it a ring. So we're coming out of the end bead, whatever you have there for your end. Alright, and then we're just going to bring this other side around. We're coming out of the left side here. See that? So we're going to join it in the left side here. And come up through the tila, pull, and we come down through this tila, pull, and then we'll come down through this. Whatever bead you got on the end, for me it's the 2mm, and I'm also going to go down through that tila bead, the very next bead, to get a better, you know, grasp here. Okay, and then I'm going to go back up through the left side, that tila, that 2mm, and the next tila, which is the other side that we're joining here. And then I got the 2mm as well. So right, we want to keep doing this. Wherever we come out, we want to go straight across and down through the next side. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. And then again, because we don't want our ring to come apart, so we want to do this as many times as we can get through these beads. This thread's working out well for me. I enjoy working with it, so I'll probably go get some more because I've never seen this line before, but this fishing line, and it's a good deal for 150 yards of it. Okay, I'm just continuing to go back and forth to make sure this ring will not come apart on me. Alright, so just keep doing that till you know your ring's nice and secure. Come back and we'll do the next step. Alright, now that should be secure enough because you're changing directions. I mean, you would really have to cut this ring apart to get it apart, I believe, but we're going to go ahead and sew some half hitch knots just to be safe. So we'll go between the two beads that our thread's coming out of, the thread between the two beads, go underneath of it, pull down till you have a small loop, needle through that loop and pull, and then you go through the next however many beads you want. It's getting really tight here. Yeah, so go up through that next bead, pull that knot into that bead. Okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go through that 2mm as well, my beads are getting pretty tight and they got small holes. You might have to bend your ring to get your needle through. Alright, and then we'll go underneath that thread bridge. Put in a loop, needle through the loop. Make sure the thread stays where you want it. And then we'll go through that next couple beads and pull. Alright, so do your tail thread the same way. Tie a few more half-inch knots, do your tail thread the same way. And here's one of the rings. Now, I thought these would be pretty in the summertime if you made different colors and stacked them up. So, should we do that? Should we go ahead and make another one? Or, let's see, you know, because I would probably do this pink, and maybe the blue, the pink half Tila's, the blue Tila's, and maybe with the green fire polish and the gold seed bead. Anyway, maybe I'll do that, come back and show you the set, okay? And here we go. Here's our stackable summer rings. I made 2 of them. You could even do 3 and have kind of like a knuckle to knuckle effect. They'd probably look pretty on the, I don't know if they'd fit on my thumb though, but they would look good as a thumb ring as well. Let me take them off and see if they'd fit. Okay, there's one. It's the thumb ring. Then let's see if the other will fit. Yeah, I like them like that, I think, best. So either a regular ring or a thumb ring, either way, I think they look nice. Alright, and that's using Tila's, half Tila's, and quarter Tila's or Tila's, 15-0s, and 2mm or 11-0 seed beads. 2mm fire polish or 11-0 seed beads. I just wanted to mention, YouTube has a new terms of service coming out on the 1st, and it's they're taken off at their sole discretion, and the reason is not commercially viable. I don't know what that means, and so if I get taken off YouTube, I'm on Rumble under Artistic Jewelry and Beads. I'm on Facebook at right now Michelle's Jewelry Art, and I'll put links below this video. Michelle's Jewelry Art on Facebook, and then I have a new Facebook group, Artistic Jewelry and Beads. Go ahead, please join that, and in case anything happens to my channel. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to use, I'll put the link to the materials I used in this video down below in the description box, and don't forget to use Michelle5 for $5 off $40 or more, and I think that's everything I need to tell you, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.